Yeah, it's a funny one at the minute because there's a lot of shooting available, it seems. But
yeah, I think there is.
Listen, hopefully we are painting shooting in a good light. That's a whole
Getting people involved with it, talking about
it as if it's
we love our industry and that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know how big?
100 kg.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, which is the size of me, believe it or
That's
not. We're only just getting started, Rob. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Tweedl Podcast. Myself and co-host Rob Fennick.
Hello, everyone.
It's just us two today, and we're about 8 to 10, I don't know. We're a few episodes deep. We've had some really good guests, and we thought, you know what? While we're here, let's have a bit of a catch-up. Because we set out, didn't we, Rob? Months ago, really, It seems like, in Birmingham International Private Lounge Airport, discussing what our plans were for a podcast. And
do we still know?
We don't have a clue, do we?
Not really, no.
No,
I think that's pretty obvious, to be honest with you, isn't it? We just it's just good fun talking to interesting people, isn't it?
Yeah, and I just thought we'd do an internal podcast, internal episodes, to just say, about what we're doing, about who we've had on, some good stories, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it, number one.
Well, I think also to thank everybody that's listening and watching, and because we've had some great feedback, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. A lot of people that message us,
which I guess
emailed us even to say,
emailed us, messaging through various social media platforms, and I guess in some way that's look. I guess if they hadn't said nice things, we'd have gone, "Oh, stuff this. Let's not waste our time."
Yeah.
But the fact that people are enjoying it, watching it, saying do more. It's great, of course, but it's making us now think, right, we've got to keep pushing forward and doing more, haven't we? And we wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for everybody enjoying it. So
no, and that's proving hard work with yourself, isn't it? Because me and Charlie,
some of us do work for a living,
are like terriers at his ankles, at Rob's ankles. We need to film again.
Because you don't do any work.
Right,
you just sit there, push a button, scroll on the screen. Oh, Joe blogs, you've won. Another happy man.
You make your own look, Rob. You make your own look.
That's
all
that is.
I can't afford to sit still. Your bottle's down there.
Oh,
thank
thanks.
you.
I'm licking your water now. Who's been... So, come on, let's talk about a few highlights. Any stories over all the people we've spoke to so far that you've enjoyed the most?
Honestly, I think everybody we've had on has just given us that perfect dynamic and perfect sort of sum up of their lives and stories that people definitely want to hear about. Obviously, the DC, the Dave Carey, the One-Eyed Wonder has done very well. That episode was always going to do well.
Yeah. I never knew he used to be a bodybuilder.
Crazy. Yeah.
And then Paul, he's like world champion
kickboxer. Yeah, kept that one under his sleeve.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Ben
Dan
Hughes.
Skelton used to do ballet.
Yeah,
that's quite amazing. He promised we wouldn't say anything about that, but you'd never thought that looking at him, would you? But it's impressive.
That was very interesting podcast, I have to say. And
He's a great guy, isn't he?
Yeah, just on that, before you, obviously, this is our way of speaking to our audience and people listening. We're doing all these podcasts because everyone involved, everyone that's a guest on our podcast is involved in shooting in some way.
Yeah.
But they've all got different backgrounds.
Yeah.
And Dan Skelton has got a hell of a background. And that's just a prime example of what's to come. I tell
you what was one good highlight was we did the one with Mark Windsor.
Yeah.
And then literally you put it out on the Sunday, didn't you, Charlie? And I think on that Sunday afternoon he won the English Open.
Yeah, with 119 out of 120.
He only missed one clay, and I think 117 was winning before he went there. Could you imagine going to a shoot? He was talking about mental preparation.
Yeah.
He was an Aussie on the pod. He was saying about that, how he copes with it. To then go to a shoot knowing they can only miss two, and he only misses one, wins.
Just insane.
And we literally launched the podcast that morning before we knew he was English champion.
Yeah. That was fate. Should we take claim for that prize?
I did put on social media that it's all due to us.
That's
the reason he's won.
Absolutely.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah, that is literally unbelievable. And Ben Hughes sharing with us his story of his battle with cancer.
Yeah. Crofty just talking about general banter and everything, which was quite good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, it's been really good, and we've got some pretty cool guests lined up as well.
We have, yeah.
We can't share them though yet, can we?
I think we can talk about industries, can't we? So we've got some pretty high-profile gamekeepers coming on, so they're going to be talking to us about what they have to go through on a daily basis, and their sport, and the skills that they set. We've got that coming, haven't we?
Yeah, we do. We have. We've got some rugby players, present and past.
Yeah.
Pretty good
international
rugby
players coming. We're just trying to get some date in their diaries, but they're keen to come on, aren't they?
Yeah, and many, many more. We're not going to say, though, in case they don't pull through. But never mind that. What's going on in the world of Churchills at the minute, Rob? There's a lot going on here all the time, and I'm now looking down there. There's just been a massive Arctic wagon of clays delivered.
Yeah, we're going to need them for
or
this
traps.
month.
Yeah.
That's clays. That's clays. So it's early May, so at last we got some sunshine. We now go into our silly season, so it's now flat out. So this weekend we're running the Northern Shooting Show.
Yeah.
So in the clay line all there, so we'll be doing all of that. Then we've got a huge charity shoot in Duncan Park, the Yorkshire Charity Clay Days. That's Monday, Tuesday. Another charity day on Thursday in Cheshire for the Prince's Trust. Then we've got Lambton, a big charity day up in County Durham. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Back here for the SMA Trust on Monday. That's about as far as I've got at the moment. It's sort of just living a little bit.
That's all before April. All before June.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's in the next 10 days.
Flipping out.
Yeah. Plus, then here the team. Obviously, we've got competitions here every Thursday, every other Thursday. Then we've got other competitions, compact competitions. Clients coming in practicing now, starting to think about game shooting. It's just relentless. It's a machine. It's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. And you've seen today with a bit of sunshine when we've been doing recording. Just people just rocking up.
Yeah.
People coming in by helicopter, just flying in and landing to have some lunch. It's been
He bought a couple of guns, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. 3 actually.
Couldn't believe it. You actually sold something.
No, it was amazing. I don't think the team can either.
Oh, you're pretty good at that, mate. I'll give you
that. So that's been busy, and you've just come off the back of your big little job at the Young Farmers AGM.
Yeah. So to those that don't know, I run the Young Farmers AGM with two friends of mine in Blackpool. Every year they come to Blackpool. So we had 6,000 young farmers running around. It wasn't a complete and utter party. We did actually partner with the Farmers Guardian this year.
Yeah.
Who put on a talk and a conference, which was really cool.
Did lots of them turn up for that, or they hung over and stayed in bed?
There was enough in the crowd.
20. How many? Tell us.
There was a few.
No, come on.
At the height, there was 50.
So hang on. On the piss, on an evening was how many?
No, on the piss on the evening, 6,000.
And to the conference, 50.
I know, don't know. I felt terrible. And actually, it was the conference happened in the middle of Blackpool, and at one point there was a very serious talker talking about how she's had to take over the family farm and sort of go into diversifying and stuff like that. And as she started speaking, 30 young farmers dressed as traffic cones with all sorts of marker pen writing all over the foreheads walked in as she's filling it's live streamed. No, it was fine. They sat down and watched it and stuff. But yeah, just hilarious. So my voice is.
What time did you do that? The actual
it started
conference?
at 12, ended at 3:30.
So most of them will still be in bed.
Yeah,
or just going to bed.
Well, no, honestly, mate, most of them were in the club already. And all the nightclubs that we ran opened at 10 o'clock every day, 10 a.m.
In the morning.
10 a.m. and closed at either 3 or 4 a.m. And it was 1 in, 1 out from 12 o'clock onwards every single day.
So between 10 and 12, you got 6,000 people in there ready to party?
Yeah.
In the morning?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. And we also have the winter gardens.
They say that farming does well in a recession. Maybe that just is a proof.
Tell you what, mate, them young farmers, they know how to spend some money.
They do.
But in fairness, they only do it once a year. And
let their hair down.
Listen, they are lunatics, but it is fantastic for Blackpool.
Yeah.
You couldn't get a hotel or a taxi for all weekend because they were just. I mean, one of the kebab houses opposite one of the nightclubs we ran took £60,000 in 3 days.
On kebabs?
On kebabs, pizzas, chicken nuggets, and chips. Just unbelievable.
40 grand was you just keeping survival for the team.
No. But yeah, no, it was really good, and that's why my voice hasn't been the best actually today. But
and what about Tweedl?
And Tweedl, quite a good thing to mention actually, because we recently ran a competition to win £10,000 to spend in a shop with TGS Outdoors, and we are actually running it again here at Churchills. So as this podcast goes out, I'd imagine if it's not, it's already ran. But let's make sure, Charlie. There is a competition on the website, and it's £19.99, and you can spend it. You can spend £10,000 here at Churchills on whatever you want, which is quite a good offering, Rob. You
Guns,
can get
cartridges,
lobster rolls and wagyu steaks for the rest of eternity.
For the rest, yes.
Cartridges, clothing.
I love it how your mind goes straight to the Wagyu steak
I've
sandwiches.
just had
whereas
the
mine
Wagyu
goes to
steak
guns and
sandwich. It
cartridges.
was absolutely delightful,
Is it
I must
good,
say.
yeah? That's my friend's farm, you know, who diversified. He's a shooter.
Warrendale Wagyu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met him.
Yeah, he's a star.
Yeah, no, it was very good. So yeah, it's quite a good competition. It's unique because obviously, like I say, you can go and buy whatever you want in the shop and take it home.
Absolutely.
Or you could spend it on cartridges and clays and you're set for life.
Yeah. Yeah, but like you say, you don't have to spend it all at once. You can just say, put it on account, and just every time you come, spend it on whatever you want over that period of time.
Yeah. So yeah, grab a ticket. And then other than that, we've had a new website go live since we launched the pod, which has been a game changer for us. It's just basically speeded up the process of everyone buying tickets. Apple Pay and all that jargon.
And you've just got loads of people wanting tickets.
Well, touch wood, mate. Yeah, could do with
Brilliant.
more all the time, but yeah. So no, Tweedle's flying, and mate,
And then I guess we can talk about the game fair. We've got that coming up
we do. Yeah, we
in
do.
a couple of months.
It's the one and only show I'm doing this year.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Yeah, well, two years ago when we launched, I did them all: British Shooting Show, Northern, Game Fairs, Scotland Game. You know.
Yeah, Scoon. Yeah.
And they are all great.
Yeah.
They really are. But as a business, it costs a lot of money to do them.
It does. Yeah, it does.
And it takes out a week of your life.
Yeah.
And they are great, and I enjoy them. It's not the worst job in the world. It's quite fun actually.
Yeah.
But as you know, speaking to people all day, every day,
It gets exhausting.
and managing staff, it's very exhausting. So yeah, I'm just doing the Game Fair one, which is this year at Blenheim.
And we're hoping to get James Gower, who runs the Game Fair, on, aren't we?
Yeah, we are,
I
actually.
literally spoke to him last night, and he apologised that he couldn't do today, but he's going to come to the next one. So hopefully we'll get him on the next one.
Yeah.
And you know, he's sort of ruling the world in that show circuit.
He really
at the moment,
is, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he's really going for it. And you, because you're such a young pop, you won't have been to a Game Fair at Blenheim before, will you?
I won't have been. No,
And trust me, there is nothing like a Game Fair at Blenheim.
I believe so.
It is a amazing venue for a
Yeah.
Game Fair.
No,
It's just phenomenal. I mean, I love the Game Fairs. I've been a big supporter of them. We've been for the last 34 years as a company. I don't think we've ever missed one.
Yeah.
You know, we've always supported them. And I think I really think the Game Fair is an important show for our industry.
Yeah.
So hence I love supporting it. But it's Blenheim Game Fairs are like no other. The
No,
numbers of people you get. If we get the weather, it will be.
Oh
round.
mate, if it's like this, we've smashed it.
It'll be fantastic. You'll never see
And
anything
actually,
like it.
thinking off the top of my head here, if you come on the Tweedle stand at the Game Fair at Blenheim and you show us on your phone that you're a subscriber to the Tweedle Pod on YouTube or Spotify, I'll give you 20% off your tickets.
Oh,
How does that sound? Just at the Game Fair. Just at the Game Fair. If you produce the factual evidence that you are a subscriber to the Tweedle Pod, 20% off your tickets and a free drink. How does that sound?
I like that, but I thought we were going to do a live Tweedle podcast
We are.
at the Game Fair.
We are.
Are we?
Yes.
Is that true?
Absolutely.
God, do you think
Charlie
we'll
will be
be able to
there.
beat the Farmers
It won't be
Guardian
live. It won't be
conference?
live. No,
We'll be able to do the Farmers Guardian conference. We'll get more than 50 people to watch it.
Mate, don't. This is going out there.
Sorry, Farmers Guardian.
It's not the Farmers Guardian's fault. It's the young farmers'
It's the young
fault.
farmers.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that would be cool because anyone passing by that we fancy having a chat with, we can grab them on the pod.
Yeah, definitely. And just get them involved.
Hopefully, anyway. You'll be getting pulled from pillar to post, and so will I.
So will you. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually sharing my stand with Crofty.
That'll be a quiet affair then, and a very dry one.
Yeah, and I've taken a bigger stand this year. 12 metres and an outside area. Hopefully having a Land Rover to win or
I was going to say,
a
can
car.
you tell us what you're going to be able to win if you buy a ticket?
I can tell you one of the prizes.
Ooh,
It's
go on.
2 pegs at Bulland.
Amazing. What a shoot.
Yeah, which is obviously quite a closed off shoot.
It's phenomenal.
So
might buy a ticket
it's
for
the
that.
first time thanks, mate.
If I win, you do realise I won't be allowed to take it because they'll think it's a fix.
Yeah, that would be horrible, wouldn't it? It'd be bad for business. But if you do win, you've got to take me as a second peg.
I'm taking Charlie. You can wait for Charlie.
Right, yeah, fair enough.
We'll take our cameraman.
Yeah, so 2 pegs at Bulland will be on. We will have... I've got a few other tricks up my sleeve, but I'm hoping to buy a car beforehand to put on as a prize.
Wow.
But yeah. What about you? What have you got going on at the Game Fair?
Well, we run the shooting line, don't we? So
Yeah.
we've got all the shooting line going on in the main arena. So what we're going to have is also our own sort of mini display area with trick shooting and things like that. All the competitions going on, loads of have-a-goes. We probably do 700 have-a-go sessions at the game fair.
Wow.
And then the CPSA run have-a-goes and we'll do similar number, and Bass have have-a-goes and do a similar number. And then that's just, people who've never shot before, just having to go for the first time. And then you've got all the other clay lines, there's pool shoots, there's everything. I mean, it's a machine. So we've got that side. And then the game fair really good at inviting VIP customers in. Various banks support it and other businesses invite their customers along. So they come and have drinks and food on our stand. And then they go across to the shooting line and have a bit of fun over there.
Yeah.
On the shooting line, so obviously all the guns, all the clothing, all the sporting team will be there. For us, the game fair is interesting. We don't go there with we're going to have to sell this amount or anything like that. We just go there because we want to engage with our customers.
Yeah.
And then for new people who maybe want to come and see us, we just want them to come onto the stand and chat with us, see the guns, talk to the people, try and be as friendly as possible.
And that's a great mindset to have as a business, because I'm always a bit like, it's cost me this much.
You've got to sell X.
Yeah.
I've never done that with a game fair. I don't think we've never been able to.
You can't treat it like that.
No.
But it does cost.
Yeah, it costs.
Listen, it's a great show, but seriously, to people that aren't in the industry, I honestly don't know how certain independent businesses that sort of sell sticks. I don't know, sticks, art, camouflage jackets. I don't know how they justify.
Well, they probably justify.
They must do really
us.
Well. They must do really well.
They probably do well. Well, they will do well. And equally, we've had some amazing shows, but we just don't go there with a set. This is what we're going to do. We're never doing it again.
Yeah.
We're going there as brand presence. A lot of our competitors don't go. It's the perfect location for us because it's only 30 minutes up the road.
Yeah.
So for us, it's a chance just to see everybody, chat with everybody, and just get involved.
Yeah.
And that's what we love doing. And a lot of people, might be intimidated from the outside with us, and we don't want that. We want them to come and chat with us. We want them to come look at the guns.
Yeah.
And get, like I say, get involved.
Have you got the TP again?
We've got the big teepee again.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive,
which is
mate.
a smart bit of kit.
It is.
And it works if it gets hot because
it's very.
You can lift the sides up and literally the wind blows through. We did it one year. We got this big octagon. It was very impressive. And when it was cold, it was lovely. But it had a clear roof. It was like a greenhouse, and then one day it was 38 degrees. I'm not kidding you. It was and literally the staff were fainting from heat. It was just
What's the prize on the clay line this time at the game fair? There's normally
big money.
Is it because there was a car?
Yeah, there is, and I think they're doing the car again. The game fair sorted.
But it's only for a year.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
still an amazing
in fairness,
prize.
It used to be a prize throughout, but now it's now it's like a car for a year. That's for the champion of champions for the CPSA. Yeah. So I think that's all still to be confirmed as they're rallying up extra prizes and everything for it, and then there's cash prize fund as well. So it's quite a sought after. You can win at the game fair. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
a statement.
Yeah, it is. It is. And then before we know it, we'll be into the game season again.
I know.
God.
I'm getting sent dates left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trick. It's a funny one at the minute because there's a lot of shooting available. It seems, but
yeah, I think there is. There is. You always find it goes in two waves. In February, everybody was like, want days, and then it tails off, and then it starts getting a bit more popular again.
Yeah.
Now, people have sort of
I think
got
people
the days, thank you very much, or no, don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, 100%.
Speak to me in May or June, book a day, and then off I go. So we get busy again now. The sporting side get busy again now, sort of selling and.
Because I've put a game competition on Tweedl. And it's selling, but it's not doing what. If it was October, it'd have gone.
Would it just
just because people have got it in their heads that that's the time of year, but everyone's just planning the summer holidays, aren't they?
I know.
And I don't blame them. I'm going to Mallorca next week.
Are you?
I am.
Whereabouts?
Port Owls.
Nice.
I'm very lucky. I go there multiple times throughout the year, normally, because my best friend has a house there. And we don't seem to go anywhere else.
That is lucky.
And we're actually going tuna fishing as well. And I can't wait for it. Yeah.
They're pretty big.
So, the guy who's taken us out has caught one yesterday, the day before, and it's an absolute whopper.
Do you know how big?
100 kg.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, which is the size of me, believe it or not.
I was going to use that line.
Yeah. Bang on 100k. I'm putting it out there.
Mate, that's all good though, isn't it? So we've just got to get some more people rallied up. Let everyone keep watching, listening, liking.
Yeah, but equally, we wanted to do this pod. Let us know in the comments, guys. Who do you want to see on the podcast? What parts are you enjoying? Obviously, we've got it all under control, but a bit of advice, a bit of you know,
Yeah.
who you want to
if you're going
see.
to say anything negative, can you do it like discreetly?
Yeah, message
You know,
Rob.
when you
about
say
that.
things like, what do you not want to see? Preferably don't say Sam and Rob, because that gets a little awkward. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But no, listen, hopefully we are painting shooting in a good light. That's a whole...
Getting people involved with it, talking about it
as if it's,
you know. We love our industry, and that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah. Like and subscribe, guys. Let us know in the comments who you want to see. Let us know your favourite points of the pod so far.
Yeah, and we'll go from there. Thanks
And
ever
we
so
will
much, everyone.
See you all
Thanks
on
for
the
all your
next one.
support as well.
Yeah.
Well done, Sammy.
Cheers, bud. We're only just getting started, Rob. See you, gang.